Morning, grade 10s. Okay, welcome to lesson 1.5. Okay, so what we've given you is a 1 point perspective. So in grade 10, round about term 2, term 3, you will probably start doing more of these. Okay, so just thought it would be something interesting to give you a bit of an idea, and we can do it on AutoCAD quickly. So let's give you a breakdown. Okay, first view, which is this one here on my left hand side, is a front view. At the top here, we have then got the top view. Okay, with it, they would have given you your top line, which is your picture plane, which is part of your top view. It's what your top view rests on. Okay, middle line, which is your horizontal plane, can also be called your horizontal line. Right at the bottom, your ground line. Okay, then we are given this part here, which is your SP. Okay, SP is very, very important. Okay, your SP is what you will take certain lines to. When we get onto the drawing a bit more, it would make a bit more sense. Okay, so first things first, I want us to click on your line. Okay, I've just chosen color yellow because it's a construction. You guys can choose any line. What I'm going to do is make sure my cursor is smack bang in the middle, and I'm going to draw a line up 90 degrees to my horizontal. Okay, that is where our vanishing point is. So now what I'm going to do is quickly, I'm going to cheat. I don't really feel like writing new letters or new words. So I'm going to just copy my SP up to the top there. And if I double click on SP, I can edit it. So I'm going to just have my capital V, delete my S, and I have VP, which of course stands for vanishing point. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just change my color again, okay, because I want to start doing a few construction lines. So my first construction line, okay, change my color, clicked on line, come along to the corner of my top view, and I'm going to bring that line down 90 degrees to my ground line, okay. What I want to do, just to give you an explanation, I want to draw that part of my house over here. So this green line is that wall over there. My middle of my roof or the wall is that. Outside line, which is that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to draw three lines. Again, I'm going to just copy. So I've clicked on it, copy select, make sure I pick it up, and I make sure that I put it in the correct place. You can zoom in or out just to make sure that you have copied it correctly. Okay, I'm only going to bring down the three lines so far. Okay, now what I'm going to do again, click on line, and I'm going to go to a different color. Don't want to get too confused. And I'm going to bring that across. Okay, that is just to show me where my wall height is. Okay, my roof doesn't go that far down, so I'm going to just delete my roof below that. Okay, please remember, if I click on the line, I can just click on the scissors at the top here, which is my trim button. Okay, again, I'm now going to take the height of my roof to my middle line there, click on the line, trim, and I know that's as high as my roof goes. Okay, what I'm now going to do is click line, and I'm going to change it to color red, click at the bottom, draw up, draw to the middle, draw back down to the end, and that is ideally, if we can have a look at that, would be that there. Okay, remember that is just a construction line. That is why there's nothing there. I am going to do the window. I would do the window last. Okay, it's just a personal preference. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to change my color because I want a few construction lines again. Okay, go to line. What I'm now going to do is, from that corner, I want to take that to my vanishing point, back to the height, and I need one more quickly, which is the height of my roof. So normally what I try and do is bring the lines that I need at a specific time. I won't bring all the lines or take all my lines across. I'll only take and bring the lines that I'm using at that time. Okay. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to go back to green. I try and keep my construction lines the same color for certain parts. Okay. Click where my wall goes, and I'm going to bring this line all the way smack bang to the middle of my SP. Okay. Just done this on purpose, just showing you I haven't clicked it smack in the middle. I can just click on there and I can move it. I can zoom in just to make sure that it is 100% in the middle. Okay. Now, what happens with 1 point and 2 point drawings? Our line, we will always line it up with our SP, but as soon as it touches our picture plane, it will always come down 90 degrees. So I'm going to click on there, bring it down 90 degrees. Again, I don't want to have too many construction lines, so I just want to bring it down to my purple construction line. Okay, so that is ideally that line going there. What I can now do, again, click on line, go back to color, click on red, and I can draw that line in permanently, as we can see, and there it is. Okay. I want to now draw this line here. So what I'm going to do, line, change it to green because I want a construction line. Click on the corner, you can see there. And I'm going to take it, line it up with my SP, and there we go. Now, again, remember, touch my picture plane. I'm going to trim it because I don't need it below the picture plane. Once it touches my picture plane, it goes down 90 degrees. Okay, just making sure it's smack bang correct there. Okay, again, click on line, go to my red color again. From there, 180 degrees. Just checking my degrees there. Bring it down 180 degrees. Okay, so what I've ideally drawn there, that wall there is that wall there. Okay, go to line again, sorry, not draw, and I want construction lines again. So I want to go from the bottom to my vanishing point, and I want to bring it back over there. Okay, now what you would have noticed, starting to get a bit confusing with all your construction lines. So what I'm going to do, click on draw, and I'm going to go to the furthest icon on the left-hand side. Okay, this is basically an irregular line, so a bit of a freehand line. I'm going to start just below my ground line, and I'm going to basically create a circular shape around my drawing. Okay, just keep clicking, clicking, clicking. Okay, press enter. I'm going to click on it and change the color to black. Okay, now what I can do, it's still highlighted. I'm going to go to my trim button, and the construction lines that I don't need, I'm going to trim. So basically, nice and simple, sort of got rid of all the extra lines that I don't need. I can just press escape and I'm back to normal. Okay, going to click back on line, going to go back to green. I now want that corner there because that's the furthest end of my house. Line them up with my SP. Once it touches my picture plane, I'm going to trim it. And I would then bring it down 90 degrees. Okay, I only need it to where the purple is, so I can trim it again there. And I can now go and draw it in. Okay, remember we're drawing in red, so I'm going to just click on the green and I can just change it to red again. Remember that? Okay, I don't need the construction lines at the bottom anymore, so I can just go click on my irregular line and I can delete anything that's inside that I don't need, or I can trim. Either way that you want to call it. Okay, now my roof comes up to this point here. So what I'm going to do again, line, I'm going to click on the corner of there where it joins. I'm going to line it up with my SP, make sure it's in the middle, which it's not. Make sure, oops, still not. My mouse doesn't want to work with me today. I think it's overworked. Okay, come back to my line. I'm going to click on there. Down, smack bang into the middle of the SP. Okay, and again, remember, as soon as it touches my picture plane, I trim it. Trim there, trim there. Now these two lines, again, from my picture plane, 90 degrees down. Okay, that is going to touch my roof there. Okay, I'm going to quickly just draw this in red. Okay, change the color to red. Okay, and then I'm going to bring this line down here. Again, not going to redraw it, just copy select. Make sure it's, there we go. And I can draw this line in red now at 180 degrees. Join it to that part of my roof. Join from there to there nicely. And of course, from there to there. Okay, so that ideally is the front of the house, kind of, or not the front, but the end of the house and the end of the roof. Going to click on there and I'm going to just trim what I don't need. Okay, still got my purple line going through from my roof, because remember my roof goes up all the way to the end there. So click on line again, click on green, line it up with my SP. Remember, still see, doesn't want to join, just get it smack bang in the middle. Okay, click on my picture plane, I don't need anything below, trim it, and I can now bring it down 90 degrees up until there, trim there. So I know that my red line goes all the way there, so I can click on my red line, just extend it to there. Okay, so that is the middle line going there, okay, as we can see, and this line needs to join up to that line with that part there. Okay, so I'm going to just click on there, take it to there, and I'm going to just change it to red. Okay, nice and simple. Click on there so I can just trim that green line and my purple line, and that's my house going there nicely. Okay, as we can see. If you remember, we didn't draw my window, so what I'm going to quickly do, my window 90 degrees down. Okay, what I'm going to do, copy select again, and I've got my two windows. Let's just correct that one. Sorry, it hasn't clicked on the right place. Let's just move it. Okay, what I'm also going to do, I'm going to copy that. Okay, just now, and I'm going to use it up at the top here for that